Hey everybody, welcome back to Walk Drop. So, I'm here today to give you a little introduction to myself and why I do a lot of the Chinese medicine here on the channel. So a lot of you guys know my name is Marcs Mastrandrea. I went to school and became a physician of Chinese medicine at the age of 23. I graduated at about the age of 26, about that time. I have an undergraduate degree in physioneurobiology from the University of Connecticut. It was like biology pre-med mix. And then after graduating, I kind of had a choice whether I was going to go to medical school, Western medical school, or Chinese medical school. And I chose to go to Chinese medical school because I just had a strong interest in it. And so from there, I enrolled in the Swedish Institute, which is in New York City. And I went there from 2007 to 2010. Now, the Swedish Institute is a funny name for a Chinese medical school. That school was founded, or the acupuncture portion of that school was founded by a man named Jeffrey Yuan. And Jeffrey Yuan learned his medicine from his grandfather, who was born in the Qing dynasty. His grandfather was a Taoist who was raised in the mountains of Huashan in southwestern China. And then he also learned his herbal medicine from his grandfather's friend, who was a Qing dynasty eunuch physician from Gugong, the imperial city. So Jeffrey's very well versed in a lot of the deep Taoist understandings of the channels, and the herbal medicine is used in Gugong. So I went and got my master's degree in a program that was designed and taught by Jeffrey Yuan and people that he had selected and hired to be in the program for teachers. And so this was his school, and so he was there day in and day out with us, teaching us. And that's where I was educated predominantly and had my foundations taught to me in Chinese medicine. So when I graduated, I continued my studies into deeper aspects of the nutritional therapies, the food therapies, dietary therapies, other methods of treatment. I ran a clinic for many years, and multiple clinics actually, in Connecticut and New York. I then moved to China in 2016 to study Baguazhang with Shu Shi and the Chinese language, as well as more Chinese medicine. When I was in China, I was hired by doctors at Beijing Zhongyao Daxue to teach at their Guoyitang hospital. So I taught there and I gave lectures there as well. And then in 2020, due to COVID, I was in Taiwan at the time visiting family of mine I have in Taiwan. COVID blew up, so I couldn't go back to China. So I went back to the US, and for almost 2 years in the US, I spent time treating COVID patients. In fact, you can find video of me online teaching people how to treat severe COVID patients with nothing more than acupuncture and dietary medicine. Most people were treating it with herbal medicine at the time, but because my specialty is acupuncture, I went out and was treating people since March of 2020. So you can even find a case study I wrote. You can even find video online of me teaching these classes. My approach in this channel is to help assist you guys and Simon in presenting Chinese medical basis for a number of the foods and nutritional aspects of the things that we're going to be making, or different ingredients that will be included in the dishes that we're using. Things that will allow you to be ready for seasonal changes, be ready for the elements in different seasons, such as cold, dampness during the winter time, excessive heat during the summertime, dryness during the fall, things like that. So we can help you to become adapted ahead of time to these things through the diet, and also maybe treat problems that might arise due to seasonal changes and seasonal effects on the body. So that's going to be the goal with a lot of what I help with on the channel. So I hope to see you guys around, and the next video I think we're going to produce is going to be one on the Nongli, or the agrarian calendar. So the agrarian calendar is that Chinese calendar that the seasonal changes are based on. The Chinese would use this calendar to understand planting and whatnot. So we're going to give a couple videos on that, and upcoming we're also going to do some videos on the Jinglu, or the acupuncture channels, so you guys can have a little bit of deeper understanding into how Chinese medicine works, because our goal is to help bring people better health through the usage of traditional Chinese cuisine, and show the root of Chinese medicine and Chinese society within this theory that's really built into the basis of a lot of these old Chinese traditional practices, including martial arts, dietary cuisine, medicine. All this stuff is connected, right? It's very influenced by things like Taoism, even Buddhism, and even Confucianism, right? So I hope you guys will join us, and hope to see you next time on Walk Drop. Thanks.